Hi fellow Taurus, welcome to my new YouTube channel, the Empress Tarot. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lívia. Sorry for the occasional cars passing by. It's weekend today, so a lot of families are happily coming to take a walk in the woods and visit the beach. If you hear, I don't know if you can hear the sound in the back, that's the ocean. I have another channel where I post readings mainly in Portuguese for all signs. So if you understand Portuguese, if you're from Brazil, for example, you can go there and watch them. This channel, however, will be English only for my clients all over the world. I wanted to have the opportunity to offer them also my free readings here on YouTube as a light they might need occasionally. And these readings will be only for Taurus. That means Taurus Sun, how you present yourself to the world. Taurus Rising, how others see you. Taurus Moon, your subconscious, your emotions, but also the darkness within you. And then Taurus Venus, how you relate with others in intimate relationships. So if you're looking for a romantic relationship and your Venus is in Taurus, this is also the channel for you. If you are a cross watcher, you are more than welcome. If you're interested in a Taurus or you would like to connect with Taurus energy, you are more than welcome. So let's start with our reading for February, March. Since I'm a little bit late in my readings this month, because I've started my Tarot 1-year course in February, so I've been a lot of work, a lot of things to catch up with, so I'm sorry I'm late. These readings will go more into the future, so these readings should resonate into February and also March. So let's start with our reading. I invite you to place the sole of your feet on the floor or on the earth. Close your eyes. Connect with your breath to go within. You're going to make one inhale. Fill the belly with air. The air goes down. Hold it for a bit. And then also slowly exhale. Slightly contract the belly and the air comes up. I'm going to make a prayer and then I'll give you space to make your own prayer. So I ask my guards and my guardian angels and my ancestors and all the good intended entities that want to manifest in this reading to help me channel the more accurate messages in a clear way so that my Taurus gang can walk on their highest path, connect with their highest self towards their highest destiny. So, might it be? I'm going to make a deep inhale. And on the exhale, you're welcome to open your eyes. Let's start with your reading. I had crow, that's my shamanic animal, visiting earlier before this reading started. And of course, I'm a Taurus. I had my snack. I'm drinking my cider. Hope you don't mind. So, we're going to start with the reading for this February and March. We have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. We've been having our ass kicked in the past few years. Maybe a lot of unexpected changes, good surprises, not so very nice surprises had to come your way. I know you had to face it all. But since we are the resilient and the self-preservant sign of the zodiac, here we are, stronger than ever, or at least open to overcome difficulties, face them. Good. So here you are at the center of your reading. You come up as the Three of Cups. So maybe now you are feeling, or in the future, February and March, you're going to be feeling more open to be with people, get out of the house, be more social. And because you have here the Page of Swords, maybe you have the opportunity to meet new people, to be more curious about who are these turning strangers into friends. Although I see a very small group, you're not gonna be the bull that's gonna hang out in the crowds, it's totally not us. But maybe in a very specific context, going to the places or doing the activities you already like and are special to you, you meet people that are like-minded. So this is like-minded people that hold the same vision, that like the same things as you, and you are like happy to hang out with. Or these maybe are already your friends and you're doing new things. Sorry, I'm a bit cold here now. Almost the sun's going down, and in the woods always a bit chilly. So you also might be more open to doing new things, new activities with the friends or the small circle of friends you already have. So let's put this in here in the middle. I don't pick my cards, they come and they fall by themselves, so it's like they're alive. Okay. So what coming your way as an opportunity is excellent. So you have the High Priestess paired with the Sun right here on top of that. Sometimes I see this as past, as unconscious, as potential. Now I'm seeing this as potential. So you have the potential to shine as the High Priestess. The High Priestess knows her powers. She's not chasing anything or anyone. She's just sitting there, okay? And she is knowledgeable, very wise, very in tune with her intuition. She knows that she knows. Okay, and because under of the Sun we had the Eight of Cups here, I'm connecting more with past, and with the Knight of Cups, maybe some of you had some fallout in love or something that didn't work out the way you expected, and you feel like more turning your back, but turning your back full of let me see the better word in English. So Portuguese I would say mágoa. So English is not quite grief, it's more like disappointment, like you're hurt. You've been hurt, someone hurt you. But still, you got your experience, you got your reflections, you got your lessons, and here you are. You have the opportunity to overcome this as the High Priestess. The High Priestess manifests within, so maybe you cannot see it yet as something manifested in your life. So it's not the Empress, it's not the Emperor, but she is starting a new path. She's one of the first cards in Major Arcana. It's card number 2. So before her we had the Magician manifesting, and we had the Fool with the enthusiasm to start again. So now you are more integrating the past lessons and you're ready to shine. Let me just clarify the High Priestess. I'm going to use a different deck. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, beautiful. And we have, look, you cannot make this up. You are seeing it on camera. So you have the Ten of Cups. So the more you connect to the higher priestess in you, to the power of knowing that you know, not doubting your intuition, not doubting, not listening to fear, okay? Not listening to fear of being powerful, because this is a card of empowerment, the High Priestess. And you have the Ten of Cups, you can have it all. It's like you're reaching to a point within you, or you will reach during these times upcoming now from today to the rest of February and March. You'll be reaching this point where you are your own happiness. That does not mean there are not people here. Remember, you are likely to be more social than you were in these times coming. Remember the Three of Cups, who you are? And it's a social you that is waking up. Like, who I want to connect to, who are my friends, have I been hanging out with my friends time enough, what new experience I would like to have with my friends. See? You are celebrating life. And because you are celebrating from this high point of view, this perspective, you are being granted the Ten of Cups. So these relationships that you have, I'm talking about friends and family, not romantic, okay? Friends and family, it's small groups that I see here, Three of Cups. You are being granted the maximum joy and happiness and fun. And this relationship that you already have, or some of you, new connections you are going to make throughout this time, have the potential to become very long lasting. And you also have the potential to transform these memories into dear moments you're going to carry with you till the rest of your life, because we have the swans here. You know, swans, they made for life. And then when one of them dies, the other one dies after. And it's not by chance that the author of this deck chose swans, a family of swans, to be here in the Ten of Cups. Okay? So I'm not seeing myself much in the camera. Maybe I should have turned the camera in a different way to the light, but I think you can see the cards. Yeah, probably. Okay. Okay. Very good. Now let's see. What is your challenge on this beautiful journey? Oops. I see the Knight of Wands, so you might be invited to take more of the initiative. And I know, Taurus, we don't usually do that. Okay. Lots of cards. I'm just gonna look at them. I have the Ten of Swords, I have the Temperance, I have the Six of Cups, and I have the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm just gonna fast read these cards, and I'm gonna draw again to have just one. But for now, I feel guided to read them. So if you are finishing some painful cycle, Ten of Swords, something that is already dead and done, where you were very, very patient. We are very patient, aren't we? We are patient to our own expenses. Sometimes we make sacrifices way too long and way too hard, and then patience just let the motorcycle pass. So patience, that is like a nectar, can turn into a poison because it's too much. Anything that is too much, it loses the goodness, so it turns against you. And something that is in your past, Six of Cups, something very loving where there was a lot of love. Oh man, did everyone decide to come to this road? And once again, Seven of Pentacles, something that you were hoping and waiting to grow, and it might not have grown yet, or you might have feel like a waste of your time. So that will be the challenge, something that comes from the past that has these characteristics. Take it as it resonates. Let's draw one card. What is the challenge for the upcoming month of March and also the rest of February for my dear Taurus? Okay, and here they are. So 2 cards. Yeah. So regarding what I just said, because that was a sign for someone or a very specific message from someone, don't forget what I said about these 4 or 5 previous cards. Here we have the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Remember when I was shuffling, I saw the Knight of Wands and I said you have to take more initiative? Well, maybe you have, but now I look at it and it's not you, the Knight of Wands. You are the Queen of Wands. So your challenge is to become the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is also a place of empowerment. Remember I told High Priestess was empowerment, but she's empowerment within, from the source, from the divine. You are meant to be focused, not distracted, and know when you are receiving a message. And allow yourself to be guided by that message, whether it makes sense or not. Okay? Do not question the divine, my advice. You are here as the Queen of Wands. As the Queen of Wands, empowerment here is in your attitude that will lead towards your actions. And that will be the Queen of Coins, where you see things manifested in the world, in behaviors. It's where you're going to be asked for consistency. But first you are doing the alchemy of fire, the fire within. Remember the sun you had in the beginning of the reading? Well, the sun advised you to shine. There are no clouds in Taurus sun, unless when it's reverted, which was not. And then I feel someone here is trying to tag along, matching your energy, so fire with fire. But keep in mind, you are a queen and this is a knight. So it's not a queen as you, it's not a king as you. I don't want to say that. When I see gender attached to the cards, I will say, but for generally speaking, it's not because it's a knight that it's a man, and not because it's a queen that it's a woman, because I might be reading for males, right? So this reading is for all genders. What I see here is whether you are a man or a woman, despite your gender, despite your sexual orientation, your preferences, you are the queen, and the queens are receptive. Okay, that means the queen does not leave, especially not ever the Queen of Wands leaves her throne for nothing. So people come to her, situations find her. She's very auspicious queen. She manifests, and on top of the deck here you have has a potential the magician. So she manifests her reality through her attitude. She has a lot of self-care routines. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it, and she's very good at creating boundaries. For example, the Queen of Swords she's very good at creating boundaries as well, but she's more from a mental point of view. She has to speak and answer properly to create boundaries. She's air energy, but the Queen of Wands is fire. You don't have to say much, especially if you have the High Priestess that represents silence in a reading. She's very observing. So these two, they are meant to wake up within you. So this is your opportunity, and this is your challenge to overcome. They're also all very silent. They're very into observing first and acting accordingly, because none of them speaks much. That's the Queen of Swords. So through your attitude, this is also the witch in the tarot. She's my queen witch, Queen of Wands. Okay? One more sign for you to connect more and more with your intuition. Do not disregard what you know. You just know. It doesn't matter how you know it, you just know. And then I'm going to clarify here this Knight of Wands. In one aspect, it might advise you to take the lead, to move faster than you usually do. I know Taurus, we're earth signs, sometimes we move very slow, so you're asked to move faster. But also reading as someone tagging along, I'm going to clarify this Knight of Wands. I don't know if you can hear the crowds in the back. Okay. Okay, and yeah. So 2 messages I have here. For some of you, you might be someone offering you stability, but look, see if it makes sense to you, because for me it makes like no sense. So if you have a Knight of Wands offering the energy of a queen that is above him, and above him in hierarchy, so you have the page, the knight, the queen, and the king. It has nothing to do with gender, it has to do with spiritual evolution. Do you have a knight? Sorry. Just doing races. Sorry for the noise. So you have a knight offering above as a queen, and offering above as earth, because earth is above fire in a way that is more dense. Okay? So someone is offering what they really don't have. Watch out for that. That's why you have the Two of Swords, because actually there's no clear choice made here. Two of Swords is someone that just doesn't know. Let me just pull one more. For some of you, if this message doesn't resonate, because I'm seeing these two stories here, two different timelines, you're being invited to move faster, to be more aware of the opportunities you have. So do not lose opportunities because you move slow, because you procrastinate, because you will self-sabotage, whatever, because you are moving from the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Earth, and that is your element. So this is another story in different timeline. But for those of you that the Knight of Wands is someone tagging along that really does not match your energy, just doesn't want to lose you, so they'll do like everything, and they'll offer you what they don't have. I'm just clarifying that second story. So tell me about this Knight of Wands offering Queen of Coins energy. What does the tarot want to help my dear Taurus? I'm just gonna change decks. Good, and it's flowing. Okay, so this person might be offering you, and you have the Queen of Pentacles here again, so it's a confirmation of this story. For those of you that resonate, the Page of Wands, someone tagging along that doesn't match your energy, okay? They're offering what they don't have with the Queen and the Pentacles, as I've said previously, but they're offering some kind of partnership with the Three of Pentacles. Let's work together, let's do this project, let's travel together, let's whatever it is. For sure, it's going to bring you the Five of Cups. That means sorrow. Okay? That means sadness. That means disappointment. That means, especially paired with the Three of Coins, that means wasting your fucking time. Sorry for cursing, for those that might be more sensible. But we have a dirty mouth, Taurus, don't we? Yeah, especially when we get very, very angry. We'd only get angry when they push us around, you know, like 10 times. On 11 time we say no more. But when on 11 time we say no more, we say it with the strength of all those 10 times before. That's why it seems outrageous, because it is. Okay, so you don't want to put yourself in a situation that you might lose your center. It doesn't matter if you meditate every day, if you practice yoga often, if you do Reiki, whatever you do, whatever you do and use as a tool, okay, to be centered. If you don't know what gets you out of your center, and if you put yourself in this kind of situations with this kind of people, you're going to lose it. Even with yoga and meditation, and I speak for myself, you're going to lose it, okay? So, watch out. Make sure whatever partnership you do, whatever offer you have, you only say yes if it's very clear what is your part of the task, what is my part, what is your part of the investment, what is my part, do I really agree, and do I want to be around someone that promises what they really don't have. I'm not saying this is a bad person or is ill-intended or whatever. They're just desperate, and they're promising more than they can really offer. They are promising you probably what you want. Stability, right? Queen of Coins, stability. Is that what we like? That's what we give others. With our consistency, with our help, with our generosity, why shouldn't we get the same back? Okay, let me just, might have some company, because there's a lot of tables here. I'm going to try to speak a little bit louder so you can still hear me, but you're going to hear noises in the background, okay? So just turn up your volume, and let's continue with the reading. Just some kids with a dog. Okay, let's continue. So, two different timelines, two different stories. Take it as it resonates, okay? Oh, sorry, and he jumped. Was a jumper. Okay, maybe that second star resonated with most of you, okay? The person that offers more than what they have because they really don't know, they really didn't make up your mind about you. And Taurus, you don't want to be wait around to be chosen, do you? Don't do that. Don't use your patience, don't use your generosity against you. Advice, you have the 10 of Wands. Isn't it enough now? Carrying all this weight? Aren't you tired, Taurus? 10 of Wands, you're carrying what is not yours. You're carrying your stuff, you're carrying other people's stuff. And then it gets so messy that you also carry your expectations and then their expectations and your projections and their projections. And here I'm talking about relationships. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Take it as it resonates. And what could be more advice than this? Listen. So you had as a challenge for the upcoming times to become the Queen of Wands. As advice, you have the 10 of Wands, same element, and the Queen of Wands again on top of the deck. Please, Taurus, let's take a break here. Just have a sip of my cider and I have something very important to tell to you. Listen, if you don't connect with your intuition, I'm very sorry if your intuition tells you something that you didn't want it to be like this, that you're hoping for something different. I'm sorry, but you cannot put yourself, your integrity, this is your power. This is your empowerment. I hope you can hear me because there's so much noise now, the bikes and the kids and the dogs. Okay, then I will edit the film and I put this sound as high as I can. Okay, for some of you, you had a breakup, you have the 6 of Swords here. And you have the 3 of Cups here. For some of you, that might be third party. Maybe the 3 of Cups in the center of your reading might be you finding out about this third party. Because Uranus now is in Taurus, but it's making this aspect, I don't remember, I think it's a conjunction, but I'm not an astrologer, so I might be mixing it all up, to Mercury, that's in Aquarius. So, there might be a piece of information that will make a revolution on your heart and your mind once you know it, once you discover. Also, the High Priestess invites you to discover things that look very wishy-washy or gray or not well told. Also, the Queen of Wands, if someone finds out about the truth and the shit, is the Queen of Wands. And you have them twice in your reading with the High Priestess, so wake up. I'm going to clarify this 10 of Wands because it's really important. I'm going to leave the Queen of Wands here. I don't want her to be just on the challenge and on the advice. I want her to manifest for you. Let's clarify the 10 of Wands. And they jump. And you have the Devil and the 9 of Cups. So this 10 of Wands is connected to the Devil. Someone, something that binds you to think you cannot live without it. See? 9 of Cups, your personal happiness, your individuality, your identity. Okay? Take it as serious as it is. Because the Devil, I want to clarify it because it's major arcana, but usually it's connected to the 4 of Coins and it's very alluring. It has a way to talk you in, doesn't it? You know what I'm talking about. If it's something that you use as self-indulgence, as drinking, smoking, partying, whatever, toxic relationships. Or as if it's someone that you know it's not that good for you. Something here is taking away your freedom and your power. And it's time you change it. Whether it's a toxic habit, a toxic person, or a toxic relationship, it connects to something toxic within you. That's why you are living it. So you can face it, and you can transform it, and then you can heal it, And maybe with time, you replace it with something healthier and you're done for the next lesson, challenge. Let's clarify the devil, Capricorn energy. Someone maybe in your life that has Capricorn in their chart, but actually can be any sign. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So watch out, because not only this thing or person is compromising, this appears on the advice portion of the reading, compromising your identity and your ability to be happy by yourself. And we are the self-preservant, the resilient sign of the zodiac. So sometimes people that don't have this, that will never have this, maybe not in this lifetime, will want to take it away from us. Okay? Also, the devil compromises your ability to make money, bling bling. Ever notice that you're around someone and your life starts to going down the drain? And then their life starts to go better. They're feeding off your energy because you have holes in your auric field, because you don't take care of your energy, because you give too much. There are so many reasons for just being around someone that is not very meant for you, already exceeded the time you had with you, he or she. Your life starts to go down the drain and their life starts to become better. So do you want to use your personal energy that God, source, the universe gave it to you to act upon you, or you want to give it to somebody else and stay without it? It's your choice. Once you learn the lesson of the devil, the tower will come and pick it all up, and then comes the star and you are healed. So let the flow of life continue. Okay. So let's go back to the opportunity with the High Priestess and the Ten of Cups, because that's very, very good for you. Let's see what she's trying to tell you. Two of Cups and Queen of Cups. She's talking about your relationship with others, intimate relationships, really, really good close friends, close family, and also romantic relationships. Also talking about ultimately with your relation with yourself. How do you love in the world? That's the Queen of Cups. You have such a big heart. Such a big heart, Taurus. Such a big heart. Not everyone can enter it. You have to hire someone to be at the door of your heart. You have to hire your higher self to be at the door and just at least charge some tickets and have a door, exit door, so you can kick people out. She's talking about this. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. So as an opportunity, you have an excellent opportunity to turn around your relationship with others, those that are important to you, and be very, very happy as long as you stay and sit. Do not get up, Taurus. Do not get up. Sit. You sit and you wait. You are so patient. Use it in your favor. Don't wait around with expectations. Wait around and do your own life. Do you think that the High Priestess is just waiting around? She's reading from the book of knowledge. She's educating herself. She's getting better and better. Do the same. Focus on you and do nothing regarding the others. Let everything come to you. You have the magnetism with the Queen of Wands twice in your reading. It doesn't matter if it's in the opportunity and the advice part of the reading. If it wasn't something for you, it wouldn't be on the table, and it is twice with two different decks. Come on, Taurus. Clarifying the Two of Cups. Okay, and you have strength. Beautiful. You have the Queen of Cups again, but now It came out reverse. I'll tell you what I think about it. And on the top of the deck, we have the Lovers. So some of you might be a choice here that needs to be made. But anyway, with the Knight of Pentacles, do it slow. Don't let anyone choose for you. But also, do not let to choose you, for you, the aspect within you that is more raw. Don't put your 5 senses on the command, Taurus. You know, when you go to the grocery store and you're hungry, you buy a lot of things you don't need. Same thing with making important decisions towards others. You sit and you watch as the High Priestess and you listen. In the back of your head, people are talking and making all these things to convince you, but you're just observing. Okay? And with the Strength card, what is on command is the awareness of the part in you that is more raw, more impulsive, more unconscious, that put you in trouble on the past. So become aware of this and gently assert your strength from within. Because you know, for example, just a small example, you like candy very much. If you don't, I do. And when you go to a candy store, don't buy one candy and say it's just this one because I didn't eat candy in 5 days or because it's my birthday. Don't make excuses for yourself. If you really are committed not eating candy, you go into the candy store, you look at it, you might smell the candy, you might ask how much is it, but then you're good. You don't want to get any, and I see you're in the process with the Knight of Pentacles. You're in this process. It might take some time because you've been doing it for a while. You're not starting now, but you're looking at things that might seem alluring to you within a context of a romantic relationship. And now, that's why the Queen of Cups comes reverse. You put boundaries and you say, no, I'm not interested in that. So some of you might be telling someone you are not interested in their love anymore. Okay? When we go back to this aspect of reading where I talked about someone offering more than what they really have and not offering solid based on a decision, the Two of Swords was still there. And then also this can be a recipe if you guys decide to work together or appear in public together for some project. It might result 5 of Cups. You'll be very disappointed. This person will do the same thing over and over. It's what it is. Okay. Let's pull out just some oracle cards. It's already a long reading. I want it to be 20 minutes reading, but it's gonna be 40 minutes after all. Okay. Ooh. Okay, my dear Taurus, and may you know gratitude. And then I'm going to read from the book, but just intuitively. May you know gratitude. May you, Taurus, be grateful for what you have. You can journal about it if you like, daily, or be more aware, or think before each meal, before you eat. For example, I love this cider, and I thank you. I'm grateful that I was able to buy this cider, and I get to enjoy it here in this beautiful, one of my favorite places near my house, doing one of my favorite things in the world, that's reading tarot. And yeah, I'm grateful. Cheers to that. If, on the other hand, you would like people to be more grateful for having you in their life, would like to say, people say, hey Taurus, thank you. Thank you for helping me out in this. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your kindness. If no one said this to you, I'm saying this to you. Hey Taurus. Hey. Thank you. Thank you for the energy and the time you put into stuff. Thank you for being aware when people need you and be the first one to help, sometimes, most of the times, without saying anything, without asking for reward, just doing naturally because it's what you do best. Thank you, Taurus. Thank you for your patience. Thank you. Now let's see what the book says. May you know gratitude. May you be grateful for the abundance in your life. May you also be grateful for the people, feelings, and experience that cause you pain and discomfort. They are here to teach you. Express your gratitude every day and you will find even greater abundance in your heart and in your life with each passing day. What are you grateful for today? And I invite you to follow this journaling prompt and ask yourself and write, what are you grateful for today? And maybe you can make it a daily exercise. Okay? And then I have, may you know this moment. This first time has to do with the now. Also, I'd like to say one thing about the text of gratitude. It's like that song, you know, the thank you for sorrow, thank you for pain, it's a beautiful day, thank you for sun, thank you for rain. I love that song. So yeah, thank you. Say thank you to all the difficult teachers in your life, because on the other side of the world, on an energy level, these teachers, these very harsh teachers, are the ones that love you the most, okay? Because they're making a sacrifice on love, also with lacking of love sometimes, or distorting it, to make you love yourself better. So you might have realized when you come out of a difficult situation, you get stronger and you also learn the lessons that come with pain. Pain is a very great teacher. It's just not your favorite teacher. Okay? It's like the tower. No one likes the tower in tarot. And then you learn to love the tower. Of course, you also learn how to deal with it and make it shorter, you know, because you want to be, ups and downs are very stressing for your energy and for your soul. Of course, there are cycles. I'm not talking about cycles. Cycles are natural. It's the way where everything is bound to change. We are meant not to resist it. But ups and downs, it creates holes in your auric energy field. So what we want is have a more consistent life, okay? Of course, there are peaks of joy and sorrow, but you want to handle them in a more consistent and receptive way. So you don't want to always look for joy or avoid pain. In this way, you are avoiding life itself. So may you know this moment, and I will not take more time of you. I'm sorry for such a long reading. I know not everyone likes long readings. That was my old style, but then I start to learn how to do more shorter readings, also to educate myself to do so, but apparently I'm back in the rut. Okay. May you know this moment in all of its splendor. May you know that this moment is all that you have, so embrace its very essence. Let old stories, and then two bikes come by, so if you have any old story that someone riding a bike, just let it go as well. So let old stories and ideas and patterns that are no longer serving you drop away. Who are you today? You can take this also as a journaling prompt. Who are you today? And more importantly, who do you want to be in this moment? Savor this moment and live as the fullest expression of yourself at this moment. Joyful, angry, excited, sad, whatever is true in this moment, if it's uncomfortable, move through it. It will pass and a new moment, an opportunity will arrive. Okay, once again, kids and dogs in the woods. Okay, so a lot of references to pain as a teacher. So we might be coming out of a rough time. Anyway, Taurus, above all, generally speaking, you have a beautiful reading. I think it's very clear what your challenge is for the upcoming times until the end of March. And it's very clear the opportunity. Opportunity, remember, the High Priestess. Challenge. Wake up the Queen of Wands. Advice, really wake up the Queen of Wands. It's if you don't want to end up with the Ten of Wands, carrying too much and connected to the devil energy. So you don't want to go back to prison again. I think you already know what this is. Okay? Because it's a 10. So you're finishing a cycle with this devil bond. Okay? Thank you very much for your time and your energy watching me, and also your patience. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you receive more notifications about the upcoming readings. And also, it's a kind of energetic change with also what I'm giving here today for you. Love you all, and Namaste.